Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of Farming Blind with Duck here on this beautiful Thursday afternoon here in southern Middle Tennessee. It's probably in its mid 60s and yes, I'm about ready to come out of this jacket. It was pretty cool this morning, so I threw it on, but as the weather's got increasingly nice and there's not a cloud in the sky, I'm ready to get with it. As I have done, as typically in the springtime season, which we're in now, I like to go around my fence rows for grass and weed control. It more or less on our hayfields keeps the cattle from trying to reach under the fence and steal grass, because I believe if they ever get a taste of it, they want to push through. So I try to keep that under control to protect my fences. Of course, like myself, being visually impaired, it can be difficult sometimes to get your herbicide mixture correct. Over the years, I've always pretty much had in the back of my mind exactly what I need to do. But as far as getting exact, reading labels on bottles, it can be quite difficult. Of course, nowadays with a lot of assistive technologies getting more and more better all the time, I have learned that I can get some assistance when needed. Of course, when I don't have it, I can always ask for help. But you know me, I don't like asking for it unless I have to. So as you can see, I've got a bottle of what they call Cornerstone here. This is more or less your Roundup, generic Roundup that the local co-op sells. And like I said, I kind of already know what my mixture is, but I want to get more precise. And utilizing assistive technology, I can very well accomplish that. So I'm going to pull out my phone here and use what I've got here.
Settings.
Open ChatGPT.
ChatGPT. Sure thing. Cap you. Cap.
Get to my
Switch to voice mode.
voice mode. Hey there, sunshine.
Button.
Hey dear, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Go ahead. Speak now.
All right. Well, I'm going to try to do what I've been wanting to do for a while now, and that's spray some grass killer, some herbicide on my grass. Can you help me work on that?
Absolutely. Let's get it done. What's the first step on your end?
Well, I've got to get my
Speak now.
mixture right. I've got some glyphosate here, and I can't read the label, so I was wondering, do you happen to know already what the correct mixture would be?
Sure. Typically, the ratio is around 2 to 3 ounces per gallon of water. But let's double check the exact product's instructions to be sure. Speak now.
Okay, based on what you know, if I've got a 40-gallon sprayer, how much do I need to put in that water?
All right, for a 40-gallon sprayer, using the 2 to 3 ounces per gallon rule, you'd need about 80 to 120 ounces of glyphosate.
Okay, I have a 2-quart container that I'll pour the poison up in to add to my water. How many quarts would that be?
So, if you're using 80 ounces, that's 2.5 quarts. For 120 ounces, you'd need 3.75 quarts.
Wow, that's
Speak
great.
now.
I'm terrible when it comes to math. But if I want to check the label on the bottle, can you confirm that for me?
Sure, if you've got any part of the label you can read out loud, I can help confirm the correct ratio.
Okay, of course, being visually
Speak now.
impaired is hard for me to read it, so I'm going to open my video camera up and hopefully you can see it.
Sounds good. Just point it at the label.
Resume list
and I'll do
close.
my best to help.
More menu. Mute audio. Open video camera. Switch.
Okay, is my camera working?
Speak now.
Yep, I can see the concrete area. Try angling it so we can see the label on the bottle.
Okay, can you see it now?
Speak now.
Yes, I can see it. Brand looks like Cornerstone Plus. Can you tilt it a bit so I can read the mixing instructions?
Let me know when you see it.
Speak now.
All right, I can see the label clearly now. It says for general weed control.
Facebook. Now.
Use about
Delaney
2 to
Nicaylor
5
Curl.
ounces per
Notification. Facebook.
So,
Now.
we're on track
Delaney.
with 2 to 3
Facebook.
ounces per
Dismiss.
gallon.
Okay, my Facebook
now.
popped in and drowned you out. Can you reread that for me, please?
Sure thing. The label suggests using 2 to 5 ounces per gallon for general weed control. So you're good with 2 to 3 ounces per gallon.
Awesome.
Speak now.
And like we said, that's about 2.5 quarts to almost 4 quarts.
Yep, exactly. For the 40-gallon sprayer, you'll need about 2.5 to 3.75 quarts.
Now, if I want to
Speak now.
add some additional herbicide to that, like 2,4-D, how much of that would I add to the mixture?
For 2,4-D, The mix ratio can vary. Usually it's around 1 to 2 quarts per acre, so you'd want to check your specific product's instructions, but generally it should be fine to add about 1 quart for 40 gallons.
All right, that's
Speak
awesome.
now.
I think I can work with that. Once I get to the other container and I need you to read that for me, I will.
Sounds like a plan. Just let me know when you're ready, and I'll be here to help.
All right, well, once again,
Speak now.
I definitely appreciate your help, and you're on the video now, so everybody's getting to see how well you work.
Aw, thank you. I'm happy to help. Let's get that herbicide mixed up and knock out those weeds.
I think I'm
Speak
making you
now.
famous.
Well, I'm just glad to be useful. Anything else you need help with?
I think that's it. Time to
Speak
get to
now.
work.
All right, have fun out there.
Speak now.
All right, thanks, dear. You have a great day.
You too. Take care.
Speak now. Apps. ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Active. Button. Button.
So,
Button.
I guess as you see,
App switcher. ChatGPT. Home.
just
Settings.
how useful
Active. App
AI
switcher.
is.
Settings.
I'm sure when AI was developed, they never thought about someone
Swipe
on the
up. 3
farm,
12:40 p.m.
somebody
Try again.
using, okay, you can chill out now. Somebody using AI here on the farm would kind of be unheard of. So with that said, I'm excited just to see another tool that the ChatGPT AI feature can help me out here on the farm. If you got any questions, feel free to give me a shout. For the record now, a lot of people can use ChatGPT. They do have a free download. However, I use the ChatGPT Plus, which is $20 a month, which that allows you to have a lot more features on it, as well as utilizing the video camera like I showed you there. So you guys have a great day, and thanks for stopping in. God bless.